fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and...
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of Abyss monsters,
Thank you so much.
we don't expect anything in return. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done any. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours.
Got it. We'll get going now.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain.
Exactly. We could be... Still, there was no trade. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Koichi, wait for...
Oh, no you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not...
That's even more risky. You've been running... I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly you know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're...
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up. Communicate. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance. That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode?
Oh, what the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like the people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jump.
I was wrong.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the...
All right. If you're not... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. Took us...
Back? Back where? Should we keep...
You really want to keep going?
Of course! We make a...
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You'll regret that! After them!
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble.
You've done very well.
I know.
So, our current intel suggests that the device is a complete mystery.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar and now...
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting. I prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude.
My patience... That's...
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing...
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crab...
I accept. Thank you, Ark.
What am I gonna...
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorite... I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away.
Yummy snacks!
I'm taking Koichi home, with our parents there to keep an eye on her.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way.
That's what you always say. Everything's no... What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen... Doctor, I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chas.
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger.
Then try to see things from my perspective.
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and
Don't get into another fight!
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong.
Plus, I guess we are similar and we're family.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down. So we'll...
Plus, I know you'll wake up one...
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your...
Bye, you two.
Huh. Those two will probably make up for real at some point. Well, we've learned a lot. Why do you look so up?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm...
Awesome! Just...
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just...
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Auroron is... Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back...
I agree with your hypothesis. And Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he
I'm unsurprised you let him go.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside... Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him. All these years of calling me...
Don't say that! Your tribe...
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was... He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of... Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve.
Wait, what do you say?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous... Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in...
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like...
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the bottom of this... I know he thinks of me as his grandma.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop, but if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Still, if I back away from this and something happens, I need to... I don't care. And I...
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we?
You... fine. You can come.
Don't worry, we're professional.
Then I play... All right. time to sneak into someone else's... you heard it here first. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain.
No, just some...
Sounds fascinating. What?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some...
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you...
No, don't worry. I'll find a... I've already wrapped your share of the produce.
You really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange...
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're... If you run into them...
You're from the Master...
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui. The one...
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you.
Granny? What did... I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Seedlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely...
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something...
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences...
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any... However, there's no reason to over-engage.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the... I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain, and now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir!
He's going inside? But the...
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one...
The time for this nation.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint. Like a soul's trying to escape. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
As for you,
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, you don't have much time. And
I'm beginning to see just how useful you heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen any—
I didn't expect—
You know I've been following you.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the questions you asked her just now, well...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the—
Seem to care little for my thoughts.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning.
Explain your relation to her first.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're...
strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastli.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night?
That is not something you need.
Don't forget,
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their trick. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes. I see.
Worth trying,
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away when... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like...
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway...
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to... What does it even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But...
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to... Anyway... If he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be
Which means... the captain has been...
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan?
Yes. She needs to...
Malika!
Traveler, Paimon Citlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge! All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the sword. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing me. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over.
But what forces do we...
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your...
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower.
All right. I understand where...
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the cap... Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich. As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it. Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
Understood. Then we should, head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible...
Thank you, everyone. All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under...
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should... Into the shadows.
You can't run!
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest...
All right. Please, take care.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Malika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert-level rock clearing. Even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Target acquired.
Time for takeoff. Hunt them down.
Disgusting.
This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind.
Okay.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Think you can get away?
Into the shadows.
Stabilize.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Ready.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
This must be it.
There they are!
Oh, the captain's here too.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the...
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of... lament?
What was that sound? It was...
Now's our chance to turn off the... Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment. You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance.
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. Please finish what you set out to...
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it, He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from what's down there.
Aurora, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face?
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Aurora, and is that you? Can I get you anything else? Some grilled...
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? Never thought about going into business
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but... sure, if I had succeeded back then, would the world have been...
Done spacing out, Auroron?
Yes, Granny, it's just... will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that. Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who...
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself, don't be... But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey! Overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a...
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait.
It was you. The thing that came...
Thing? I'm a warrior.
I'm not weak. There's...
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so...
useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Exactly. Most people live like that.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who...
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side...
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end, once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on...
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but...
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but...
The answer you seek now lies before you.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. Now, remember your name. Even
my ancient name.
It means devotion. You will give your all. For that answer, you will offer all of having our cups in, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further.
What?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the...
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, when you activated the device, I awoke, and most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength.
So, was that what caused all his
No. An additional soul was affected. However, this soul does not hail from that...
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct...
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the—
Oh, right! You said before it all came—
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you—
The people of Natlan worship me and call me, but adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
No wonder there are Seelies around here.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to Now, I have witnessed Moika, inheritor of Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts, say the word, and I will once— You need only nod your head.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, just like the consequences of using the Gnosis. That is—
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant—
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? A land without the Lord of the Night. Without the protection of—
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, what will it take for you to realize that?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could have—
You're right. The pain, the regret—
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. You have that chance.
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fun—
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish.
Or history could repeat itself.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for— I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refused— No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destiny.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may—
Yeah, we're just one here—
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. Even if you fail, you need only some. Humanity is truly remarkable.
You must have a profound connection to this land, but what are you really trying to
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories, your plan does have the potential to generate the best. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such— I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now—
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick—
I'll update everyone outside.
You come to me with many questions. And you should be... They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of... It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authority. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so...
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded. Ah, yes. Yes. No matter.
Young girl!
What? Did I... You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter.
Young girl?
What? You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Tevat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating. Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by... If that power were available to the people of Natlan, you come to me with many questions. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being. The one you wish to know about? It was an expression. She succumbed to self-pity. Please don't tell anyone I used that. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our we now face a common enemy. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this...
This may be an unexpected Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my... We tracked down 3 scholars. Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical
Strange. In any case, there was...
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means making everyone forget their past! Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all this. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif?
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last he carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow my appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. Still. It's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium and yours...
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off...
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. That's why our methods can be so radically I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the Heavenly Principle.
Wait, is that...
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's, like I said before. When a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power. With one notable distinction. In other words, it's a kind of power, but if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented...
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without... Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind.
Spoken like a true...
All right, that's enough for one day. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase.
When you put it that way? All right.
That hurts.
Stay still. Your wound needs to...
The monsters keep increasing in number.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've... Oh! It's coming! Coming!
Something wrong, Traveler?
Well-made weapons and Listen, I'm...
Hey!
Not even the most skilled...
You must be 10 points for agility.
Brace yourselves. Yeah.
Okay. Is this really necessary?
Kanich!
Oh, these must...
It was a piece of cake. Yeah, a lot. We won't keep you that, ha! Little
Auroron.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
You know... What exactly?
Okay. I don't have any...
You...
I'm being sincere. I know what I did, not because I thought I was special. Of course, in the end, you even had Aoife bring me that gem.
You're... Anyway, don't feel...
Oh.
Of course you didn't. You forget... the Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others.
I understand.
But... your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. Huh.
Did the Traveler and Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this.
You're not off the hook just yet. Trying to negotiate, are you?
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish?
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But, oh.
Hello!
Yes.
Taking care of the Traveler is an easy...
Traveler, Paimon, I won't.
Let's get together sometime.
Sounds great!